2 pianos, a slot machine. Look what Ashton has. TVs for windows. RTU's daughter on the left there. Like a floating
She
ghost.
has no eyes.
Okay, sorry.
We got big support. Let's go for 5 subs.
This motherfucker puts.
She's blind.
He takes this.
Hello. Welcome to James, the Let's Express Lane, where we get you an out as fast as possible with. He's already begging. I know. It's DSP. Of course he's begging. Let's watch this little bit of begging. Then I might cover the Gameboy. Probably wondering, wait, the Gameboy? Did he buy one off of eBay or something? Just wait.
Let's get some support for the streams. And overall, I'll say this. Last week, it was funny because the very beginning of last week, I say, hey guys, let's do a subscriptions goal on Kick. Let's try to get 250 subs this week. And then within 1 day of me making that goal, Kick releases.
Mind you, he averages 70 to 80 viewers on Kick. He wants 250 Kick subs for his 80-member audience. You have maybe, if something pops up, you might get 100 people on Kick. And yet you want 250 memberships. What the fuck are you doing?
Is the Kick system on Kick where you can give contributions via Kicks just like bits over on Twitch. And literally everyone just wants to do Kicks. Almost no one did any subs last week. Okay? So because of that, it's like, wow, well, the goal was completely like shattered. There was no way we were going to do it. But it was fine because people were supporting with Kicks all week long, and it turned out to be a good support week. But it was like, wow, what a crappy week for me to set up a sub goal for the first time like that and try to do it seriously, and then it gets completely destroyed. Now, the silly part about this is, all right, they set up this goal, so, oh, you have a goal for subs now. Then they launch Kicks, but there's no goal for Kicks. Because I was thinking, oh, what maybe we could set up 2 reasonable goals. Maybe in 1 week I try to get 50.
Reasonable goals, guys, you know, like 250 memberships on Kick for his 80 viewing audience. DSP, you want triple the amount of memberships on Kick than you do viewers.
75 subs, but then we also have a Kicks goal. That Kicks goal doesn't exist yet. So, it is what it is. There's pop-ups for every kind of contribution now, no matter how you contribute. If you're on YouTube, you know, super chats, memberships, gifted memberships. If you're on Kick, Kicks or subs, or if you just want to contribute via PayPal because you don't want anything to do with either service, you can do a tip via my PayPal. All that stuff, you will get nice pop-ups and good stuff, okay? So, I hope that you guys will join me for 6 straight days of fun streaming. Please support the streams. We got our first sub of the week from Lance. Can we get our first YouTube side contribution of the week right now? Maybe a super chat or a membership. Can we get our first tip of the week?
Bag. I don't want to be Mr. Bag.
Can we get our first kicks of the week? We've had no one drop any kicks yet. How about we get some 100 kicks right now? Let's go. Let's get some fun momentum here for the Level 1 podcast as we begin a new streaming week, shall we? Good stuff. Daniel says, I love your shirt. You like it? The classically trained Nintendo shirt. Well, guess what? Modern DSP is no schlub. Modern DSP is no bum. Modern DSP is color coordinated. Are you ready for this?
Oh god, this is another reason why I want to cover this part. Yeah, Stranger Alexis a slut because she wears clothes on stream. Wait, what?
I'm also wearing my Nintendo socks. And Lance Catamaran knows how exciting that is, and he sends 100 kicks. Thank you. Look at my Nintendo socks. Color coordinated, baby. You can't do that. I don't see you wearing Nintendo socks when you're wearing a Nintendo shirt, right? Get to it. What's wrong with you?
Oh, fuck, DSP, seriously?
It's hilarious. People say, how is he that flexible? I've been that flexible my whole life. I've always been able to bend my legs like this. Look, I can bend my leg almost all the way around, see? I can keep going. My legs are very flexible.
That's fucking crazy, because you have no muscle. You have nothing but bone and skin.
Actually. Look. I can do that. I don't know. My leg, I think it's because I'm tall. Because I'm so tall, I have good range of motion. In my
You're 5'10". On a good day, you might be 5'11", but you're 5'10". You're not that tall.
my legs and my arms. You know, I have super long arms, which is why it's funny. I've been working out, right? And people are like, yeah, but your forearms still look really skinny. Well, they always have been. Even back in the day when I worked out, it's because my forearms are very long compared to most people. So they're always probably going to look like skinny forearms unless I like do specialized exercises for them, which I'm not going to do. Okay.
Guys, I can't do specialized workouts just for certain muscles. That doesn't make any sense. By the way, LTG skips leg day. Ack, 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 ack. What do you think leg day is? It's working out a specific set of muscles.
Okay. Anyway, let's do some shout outs. So Lance Catamaran did one.
Nope. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Now, let's go check out that Game Boy. Here we go, guys, with the Game Boy lore.
We were in Kohl's. For those who don't know, Kohl's is an American chain that sells a lot of clothes, but they have home decor, that kind of stuff. That's actually where we got the, like I said, the runner rug and stuff like that. And we were going to use the bathroom. All right. And we're walking towards the bathroom, and right in front of the bathroom is the kids' toy section. And as we're walking, my wife says, "What is that? Have you seen that before?" I said, "What?" And she reaches over and grabs a box and shows it to me. I was like, "Oh, yeah, I heard about this. I think this just released. This is interesting." Right? Now you might say, what the hell caught our eye in the kids' toy section out of nowhere that we would have been talking about on stream? Well, I'll tell you in a sec. But first, Troy with a $20 super chat. Starting the week off right. He says, let's have a good stream with lots of support. Thank you so much, Troy. Yes, please. And thank you. Good momentum to start the week is always appreciated. Let's get Troy on the leaderboard. Sorry, Trollington. Troy has unseated you as the top super chatter of the day so far, but the day is young. Thank you for that.
I wonder if he's going to hit the goal. He'll probably hit the goal today, unfortunately.
Okay, so she hands me the box, okay, and I start looking at it, and I'm like, this is kind of neat. This is cool. And I look it up online, and it seems to be pretty popular. This thing, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Well, maybe this would be something cool, because immediately it clicks in my head. This might be a good thing that I could implement for like the streams or for stuff like that. And so I ended up getting it. So what is it? Well, obviously it was a Wolverine action figure. We all know that it's some dumb meme, right? Some dumb detractor meme for mouth jewelers. No, of course.
Dumbass. You're the one who brought up the Wolverine toy. You don't sit on stream and cry for hours about, Mommy and Daddy didn't buy me this very specific Wolverine doll, and I still hate them 30 plus years later for it. Over 30 years later, and I still hate them and want them dead for not buying me this toy. We wouldn't know about it. We wouldn't be able to make fun of you for it. But because you sat on stream multiple times, cried about it multiple times, for multiple hours, we know about it. So yeah, we make fun of you for it.
Someone donated it. Remember? I have it in the closet. No. It was actually something a little different. Kind of neat, actually. It was this.
Da-da-da.
The brand
Game
spanking
Boy.
new Game Boy Lego set. This thing is brand new. Like, I think this just hit store shelves within the last couple of weeks, because I've seen people posting up all about it all over the internet. And this looks really cool. Like, take a look. It looks just like a real Model 1 Game Boy from the 1990s. It even has, like, little cartridges that actually you put inside of it. Now, it doesn't turn on or light up. What's weird is it makes it...
Technically 1989, but he probably wouldn't remember that, so we'll let him get away with saying it came out in the 90s.
It look like it does. It totally doesn't. That's just the graphic artist made it look like that. Okay? But it's pretty darn cool, and it's totally made to be in a setup like my design. Look, it comes with a stand, and you just put it there, and it's a cool thing. It's actually life size. It's supposed to be the size of the original Game Boy. The original Game Boy was about that tall and wide. Actually was pretty big for a handheld. When they came out with the Game Boy Pocket, that's the one that shrunk it down, and that's actually the one that I had, the Game Boy Pocket. But this one was a big...
I had the gray brick, and I currently own 2 Game Boy Colors, 1 Game Boy Advance. I got Pokemon. Red, blue, yellow, Bristol? One of the second gen ones for the Game Boy Advance. I got a few
clunkier
Pokemon.
model, and that's what they did with the Game Boy. It's actually supposed to be representative of the size of the original Game Boy. So that's pretty neat. Now, I don't know if you guys want me to do this on a stream. Like, we could do like a night stream. It says it's 421 pieces, 18 plus, okay? We could realistically do this with maybe one late stream. I don't know. I'm trying to remember with the other Lego sets that I did how many pieces they were. Like, I think I remember the Piranha Plant was like 700 pieces, and didn't that take like 2 streams? I can't really remember, but I'm feeling like we could
Gin Brain.
probably do this in one stream if we were to do it. So maybe it could be something fun to do by the end of the month, just a fun one-off night stream to see how it goes. And it would be really neat to have it in my setup for November. I was thinking this could be part of the background for November. November is Thanksgiving month here in the United States. And basically, I'm going to have things like turkeys and stuff in the background. But it would be nice to have something unique there, right? There you go. So, something that we just picked up while we were out for the streams could be pretty neat. All right, so I'll have that sometime in the schedule, probably by the end of this month. Maybe we'll do a stream of it. It could be pretty neat. Now, if you remember, when I did my Lego streams earlier this year, they're very interactive. All I do is I sit here with the camera on this table.
All I do is sit here and cry and beg for money, guys. Yeah, we know.
And I build a Lego set, but I'm talking with you guys constantly. We go back and forth and have a fun, chill time. So it could be pretty neat. All right, I hope that you guys will join me for whenever I decide to do it. We'll see by the end of the month when we can fit it in. Okay? All right, so that's one thing. But the other thing, we looked around. We saw what Halloween costumes were available. Now, I need to clarify something. This week, we did a test on stream. I tried on various different hats to see what hats would work or not work with my AI background removal tool. You might say, well, what are you talking about? I'm talking about this. Using AI to remove the background so it just looks like me here on camera. Remember, this is what I use for...
His Sonic hat kind of fucked up a bit. He was so mad about it, and I love that for him.
Actual gameplay. All right, this is, the tool that I use. So, with that being said, okay, we tested different hats, and sadly, the hats just don't work. We tried a cowboy hat. We tried the Sonic hat. It basically deletes everything but the top of my head. So we actually put on the cowboy hat, and the brims were cut off. I put on the Sonic hat. It cut all the spines off the top of my head, so it looked like I was wearing like a blue swimmer's cap. Like, oh, man. So that means I am definitely limited with whatever costumes I can wear this year because I'm using this background removal tool for gameplay. And you might say, well, that's no big deal. But no, it is. You have to understand that I'll do an intro segment, but most of the stream is gameplay. Like, you guys are nominating games right now for me to play. So obviously, I have to do something.
For him to deny because he doesn't want to play it. Because it's not on Game Pass.
That's going to work with the background removal tool. Now, for the record, I tested wigs, and the wigs work. Like, if I put on, like, that silly Ken Masters wig that I had or whatever, that wig works. So, wigs, hair works, hats don't. So, that severely limited my costume selection.
$50 says he shows up as PPP.
See you later, Troll.
Or Andy Worski.
Troll's taken up, but he says he'll be back later. See you later, Troll. Okay, so. Finally had a good idea for a costume. And even though what I saw at the store, I thought was okay, I didn't love it. I thought it was all right for the price that they were charging at the store for the costume. I was like, I don't think I want to do that. So I ended up going online and looking, and I actually found a pretty good one that I thought would look good for the stream. I was like, oh, that'll stand out. That'll look pretty sharp. And I ordered it. And actually, it's supposed to be coming today. Let me take a look here. It's coming within the next 2 hours, supposedly. Okay, that's awesome. However, the reason that I really ordered it so early, it's first week of October. Why am I ordering my costume this early? I want to be sure it's what they say it is. Because whenever you order something online, sometimes they say one thing, you get it, it's not nearly as good. Or you order one size, they send the wrong size, or that size claims that, like, I ordered a large, right? I need a large.
No, you're getting a large in China. You need to order 2XL, 3XL, whatever XL you can add onto it. Yeah, I've seen plenty of people make that mistake. I don't get it. I wear a medium. I wanted to make sure it would fit underneath this and that, so I ordered a large, and it still didn't fit, guys. It was too small. Yeah, because it's a large in China, where it's made. Not a large in America.
What if it's way too big or way too small, right? So we'll see when it shows up. I hope it's good. But I think it's going to be, let me put it this way. All I'm going to say is, because everyone asked me for spoilers. What's the costume you're wearing for Halloween this year? I'm just going to give you one spoiler. That's it. One little hint. And after that, you will get absolutely positively no hints between now and Halloween. Zero. All right? The one hint I will give you is this.
PPP.
It's a timely costume. Done.
PPP.
That's all you get. It's timely to stuff going on. And that's all I'm going to say.
Casino costume.
So you figure that out as much as you want. Go for it. But there you have it. So now there'll be rampant speculation all over the internet about what I'm going to be doing. And everyone will probably be wrong. No, in truth, usually someone usually guesses it right. Sometimes it's just complete chance. But usually someone guesses it right. Someone will probably get it. But I think as long as the costume quality is good, I think you're going to like.
Oh, someone in chat. Timely. Time. Back to the Future? I mean, he's got the red vest for Marty McFly.
Halloween this year. I think it's going to be a good one. Okay? Cool.
Most likely that was going to be PPP. Or Andy Worski.
All right. See, already some people are saying funny stuff. Like, no, my wife and I brainstormed like a bunch of costumes. And the problem is what's available. Because we had some good
ideas. His wife brainstormed with him. Bullshit. Either one of you'd have to have a brain for that to happen.
Ideas for costumes, and we looked at like, there's not a lot of good stuff available. And sorry, I'm not like a cosplay master who can manufacture my own costume. We just got to buy something. You know what I mean? I don't have time to
shout out my dress up darling, Gojo.
Be sitting here making my own outfit. So it is what it is, right? Okay. So anyway, so we were out. We did all of that stuff, right? We actually we bought the Gameboy Lego. We got the idea for the costume. I ordered the costume online. We had a good dinner. Now, incidentally, you might say, well, what did you have for dinner, right?
DoorDash.
So we're out and we're like, well, what have we had recently in recent weeks? Well, let me see. We had Indian food. We just ordered that for DSP Tries It. Excuse me. We had recently went to this more Caribbean style restaurant, so that's out. We had done this, we had done that. We're like, shit, what's the only thing we haven't done recently? Uh-oh, guess what? Mexican food. Yeah. So what we ended up doing,
Taco Bell,
we went to the Mexican restaurant that we really like, because we knew we wouldn't be ordering that for DSP Tries It. Okay, so we purposely went to the one we know we will not be doing for the video, so that way it'll be a genuine DSP Tries It video. Okay, so it was pretty good. I ended up getting this giant burrito full of chicken and pinto beans and stuff. And my wife got the tacos crap. What's the tacos that has the slow cooked meat that's marinated and they cut it off the thing and they put it in there? That whatever that kind of taco, I forget what it's called, but that's the kind of tacos she got. And she loved the tacos. So we had a really good dinner. And no, not shawarma. Oh. Yeah, that Mexican shawarma. Carnitas. Carnitas. That's what it's called. Tacos carnitas. That's what she had. It was the slow cooked pork, I think it is, right? Yeah.
I just love hearing about his day out because it's so fucking boring.
Okay. So it was great.
Also notice, yeah, we spent all day together. Well, any of it alone, at home maybe. Well, no, we had to go out and about, and I had to get food, and we had to get costumes, and we had to buy toys. What were we doing at Kohl's in the first place? That's my question is, why were you at Kohl's in the first place? Did you go there to get something specifically? And if not, then what the fuck were you doing there?
And then we came home. And we actually relaxed. We had a good time. We just sat back and relaxed and watched a few videos together. Just a nice, relaxing evening.
Watching other streamers on YouTube. Wow, so romantic.
And overall, at the end of the day, we decorated too because we put out the new plant, we put down the new rug, we put up the new lamp that we had bought and everything.
Why did you need a new lamp? Why did you need a new... What the fuck are you doing? I don't... What is he doing that needs all this new shit? Are you trying to get the house refinanced? So, can't we need new furniture to make the house look nice when they come over and inspect? I mean, I doubt furniture would make that much of a difference. But if they show up and it's like, oh wow, all this shit is old from the 70s and broken, yeah, we're not going to value the house very much because you clearly don't take care of anything. But they show up and like, oh hey, they got all new stuff. They'd like to take care of their stuff, take care of their house. Yeah, we'll add on an extra $5,000 to the assessment.
I mean, she sat down like, wow, that was a really good day. Like, it wasn't perfect. There was a few things here or there that didn't go right. For the most part, it was a really, really good day together. Like, man, I just wish that we can have a lot more days like that. Because a lot of the times that I have a day off, it ends up being a stressful day of having to do a million things of busy work. And then it's just like, I'm tired. And
Your wife works part-time. Your wife could be doing 90% of the shit you do after work or on her days off. You, motherfucker, instead of being up until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up earlier, get stuff done before you stream. You have multiple hours between streams. You can do something between streams. Jackass.
didn't have a good day. Oh, and then to cap it off, at the end of the day, I worked out and actually had my hardest workout yet. No exaggeration. I upped the weight on my free weights. All right. I went to a new level, and I actually did more sets than I've ever done before. All right. And I did
a new level? Is he about to go Super Saiyan, guys?
Biceps, triceps, chest, and sit-ups. And it took me about 45 plus minutes because it was 4 sets. I extended the amount that I was working out. And I got a crazy good pump, but I was dead tired and sweaty after I finished. Like, oh my God.
Oh, fucking shit.
So it was pretty good. It was a pretty good day overall. Tons of time with my wife, which is what I want. Relaxation, fun stuff, getting stuff for the streams, that I didn't plan on finding. Pretty good.
Notice he doesn't mention taking a shower after getting all hot and sweaty.
Good stuff.
Take a sip.
It doesn't look like I've showered since. I showered this morning. I've shaved too.
So you got hot and sweaty from working out, and then you didn't shower until the next morning? What?
Why I'm clean shaven? Maybe it doesn't look it. It actually looks like I already have a 5 o'clock shadow, and I shaved like 3 hours ago, and it looks like I have a 5 o'clock shadow already. I think I always look like I have a 5 o'clock shadow, no matter what. Okay.
Okay, let's skip ahead and see how the stream's going.
Graphical driver. Since the last time that I played, I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't check in the last week or two, and there was a driver update. So we'll see if the game maybe runs even better. I don't know. What is going on here? It's not even loading. Look. That's not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all. What just happened there? Let's see here. Someone took the book and says, I got a lamp, but there's mirrors in plush animals. Whatever you say. I believe someone's on drugs, but thanks for $1.25 tip. Okay. Let's go. Let's get started. Let's get the camera positioned correctly. What I need to do is move my table here. Here we go. Slightly move it like this. And now it is actually pointed straight at the TV. So I can play with keyboard and mouse. Also probably unmute. There we go. Now, what are the chances, honestly, that they didn't screw up all my settings? What are the chances that the game actually has the same settings from when I played on Friday and they haven't reset them all? Because, gee, thanks. You booted through 17 different things and then it needed an update anyway. Morons. Let's try again. Ads? Maybe it was ads. I don't know. Pop-up ads. Here we go again. Here we go again. Gee, I'd like to play the game today. Is that okay? Dude, stupid. Now the shaders are loading again. Like, the shaders were loading before. Now it's just 0. Look, the shaders are sitting at 0% loaded. So what did I do wrong? Can you load, please? It's in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. You want to take a look. It's like tiny, itty-bitty text. Look. Shaders 0% up here. How do I get it to fucking load? Do I have to click on the game, perhaps? Maybe you gotta click on the game first, then it loads the specific shaders to the game. No, it still says 0. That's not good. Hopefully the game works. I don't know what to say. I can't get this to load. It's not my problem. It's theirs. Oh, you just went to 14%. All right, while we're messing with that, let's look at loadouts. Okay, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's time for a second session of the Black Ops 7 beta. This time, the game has gone open beta, and apparently they've added new, like, playlists and stuff, so we'll see what's available today. Before we do that, while we wait for the shaders to load, I wanted to take a look at my loadouts and see what's newly available. First of all, did I unlock new score streaks? Yes, I did. Let's see. The Gravemaker Sniper Rifle. I also got the HKDS Aerial Payload with a Wheeled Hunter Kit Drones. The hell is that? We don't have the Rhino Mech yet, and we don't have the VTOL. Here's what we'll do. We'll do UAV. Forget the skewer. I don't even know if the skewer does anything, honestly. Why can't I just fucking click left and right? Well, this whole thing is glitched. Look, if I click here, it goes all the way to the right. I can't get it to go to the middle. So let's get rid of the skewer. All right, let's do UAV. Let's do the dog, and if the dog gets some kills, let's do the HKDS. It's something new, right? I think that's new. I haven't heard of it yet. So, okay. Now, looking at my loadouts, I'm just curious, like, some of these guns I didn't like. Like, for example, this SMG is ass. Is there a second SMG I can equip? Yes, there is the... Here it is, the Dravec 45. Let's try that instead, because I think the Raiden sucked ass. Let's try the Dravec, and let's see what we can put on it. The Accelerated Recoil System. We'll try this instead. Maybe we'll actually start off with that. I don't think we unlocked anything else here. No, pistols I barely used. It said that we had unlocked... Oh, by the way, once again, it froze. Look, the game just frequently freezes when you're in the loadout screen, and it won't let you finish your loadout. So now I have to escape out, and click loadouts again, then go back to that loadout, and now it works again. It's a piece of garbage, okay? So we only have this. It's weird, because I swear it said that we had unlocked something else, but I guess not. It's frozen again. Here we go. Combat Axe. Let's equip the Combat Axe again. I actually was getting some kills with that. What about my tactical? Let's do a stimmy. Field upgrade. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff now. Active camo. Look, I'm nearly...